says a shout out to my ex.
Is Mampara in his office? I don't want to get crapped on here as well.
No, Mr. Reddy is in an urgent meeting on the 11th floor. Last night, someone threw a full packet of washing powder in the executive jacuzzi. Now there's foam all over the place, right up to the lifts.
Then I'll just hang around down here.
Tabo and Leroy went to go help clean up the mess.
I understand why people start drinking. I would too if it didn't make me puke the way it does.
You must be careful when it comes to alcohol. Lamar says it makes me very aggressive. At my cousin Naledi's wedding in Santon, I whacked her touchy-feely groom, Bongani, on the head with the milk tart.
Last night, Muzzy's dad crapped on me from a dizzy height, and then he chased me out of his house.
Why? Did you do rude and disgusting things with his daughter?
Yes, in their backyard, behind the racing pigeon's cage. Muzzy got me so excited, I didn't notice we were banging against the corner post of that stupid pigeon cage.
Seriously?
Suddenly, the post broke. Muzzy went flying bum first onto a heap of used car tires.
No.
I slipped, went head over heels through the chicken wire, into the pigeon cage, onto a floor full of wet pigeon shit.
Shame. What happened to the pigeons?
1 dead, 3 injured, the rest went racing off to Polokwane.
You and Mozzie need to be careful in choosing the time and place for freaking heavy petting.
I know, but our love for each other is so intensely strong. Stronger than the most addictive drug.
Love or lust?
Both. We're attracted to each other like two profoundly powerful magnets.
Oh, really?
It is like setting a match to a pool of petrol. You can't extinguish that fire. It has to burn out by itself.
Sometimes you can be so deliciously melodramatic. You are a real freaking romantic.
Maybe that's why I always end up in this shit.
Pigeon shit.
Where am I going to get 10,000 rand to pay for those fucking missing pigeons?
Is her dad demanding money from you?
10,000 rand if I ever want to see Mozzie again.
He's very strict. It was an accident.
In the heat of the moment, boom, bang, there goes the pigeon cage. Those pigeons must have thought, fuck, it's Freedom Day, let's go, homies, and took flight. I got such a fright I started singing Kosi Sigeleli Africa.
Sitting in pigeon shit.
Yes, but only until Mozzie started cursing, because her half-naked ass was stuck in a car tire.
Why don't you give her dad some pigeons instead of money?
And where exactly am I going to get those pigeons?
This building's roof is full of them. Set a trap.
That's a brilliant idea. Precious, you are ultra-intelligent.
I know.
You are the brightest and most gorgeous coconut I know.
Why, thank you, genius Natuli.
Fuck, it's Mampara and Mrs. M.
It is utter chaos upstairs. Everyone slipping and sliding on their asses in the foam. I had to push Mrs. M all the way down the hall in a typist chair with little wheelie kids.
I loved it. I giggled like a naked schoolgirl on a water slide.
Precious, go get us each a cappuccino and bring it to my office, please.
A latte for me. And don't be shy with that tin of chocolate biscuits you hide under the counter.
Come, Mrs. M. Come wait in my office.
Oh, where is that genius?
Genius? Which genius?
Genius fucking Nduli.
Oh, that genius.
Do you know of any other genius Nduli that works here?
No, Mrs. M. Genius was here a few minutes ago, but then he left.
Don't try and cover for that little shit, my darling. Whose helmet and bag is that over there?
Genius is in the loo.
Hiding in the loo, more likely. He lives in that loo. Tell him when he comes out to switch on his cell phone and come see me immediately.
Yes. Do what Mrs. M fucking told you and all.
You don't look like your normal self to me. Are you feeling okay? No more food poisoning.
Yeah, I'm almost back to normal. I'll never ever in my life touch another fucking Ellen prawn again.
So that's not what's bothering you?
No, it's Petunia.
Woman can do that to you. Luckily, Tandeka did not even once have a headache this weekend.
Petunia did the whole fucking weekend. Because why? She had to work late almost every night in the last few weeks.
Overtime?
Yes. But since when does a teller in a bank work night shift?
I smell a rat.
Sorry, it must be food poisoning's last few air bubbles. When I phone Petunia while she's working overtime, she never answers.
Have you asked her about it?
Yes, and all I get is excuses. My phone's battery was popped. I was out of range. We had load shedding. I forgot my phone in the toilet. Cock like that.
Do you think she's cheating on you?
Just. I'm a sketcher. I'm telling you, I'll fucking lose it.
Right, gents. No more dirty talk. Shut up and settle down. Let's have an orderly meeting.
We're not talking dirty. Leroy has personal problems. Petunia is cheating on him.
Allegedly. I suspect that's the case. I don't know for sure. I'm still gathering evidence. Once I'm certain, there'll be a mutual confrontation.
We all have personal problems, but we leave it at home. Here, we are only concerned with work, nothing else. Is that fucking crystal clear?
The family with the most personal problems must be the Kardashians.
Obviously, that's why they're on TV.
Kendall is the only one who doesn't have a balloon ass. I suppose that's why she's a ramp model.
Right. First item on the agenda.
They say the only reason why the term ladies first was invented was because men want to check out women's asses.
They say life is like a roll of toilet paper. It's either you're on the roll or taking shit from some asshole.
People, please. Would you prefer if we move this meeting to one of the outside toilets?
It will be very uncomfortable. There's only one chair.
The chair.
Sorry, that is a lousy recommendation, Mr. Chairman. I can't second that.
Me neither.
That wasn't a fucking recommendation. That was sarcasm. Forget it. Obviously went over your head. Next on the agenda.
An inquiry. Why can't we have refreshments at our meetings?
The board has a catering company catering for all their meetings.
As long as they don't serve LM prawns at our meetings. That frot first had a bedpan strapped to my ass for fucking 2 days.
Hello. Can we please start with this meeting? First item on the agenda. Has the tender requirements for the high-grade gym equipment been emailed?
The one for the new gyms in the prisons.
Yes, that one.
I emailed it to the suppliers yesterday.
And the one for the massage beds in the prison's parlors.
Soon these correctional facilities will be in direct competition with the leading hotel groups.
I heard the prisoners' union have laid an official complaint concerning the fact that their members are being called prisoners.
What? That's what they fucking well are.
Apparently, calling them prisoners is giving them a bad name.
What do they want to be called?
People.
Fuck them. I'm getting quite hungry. Aren't any of you?
Do you guys know why hamburgers are called hamburgers, even though they contain no ham?
No, I don't.
It is called hamburgers because it was first made on a ship, named after a city in Germany, Hamburg.
I hope Tandeka brings my lunch a bit earlier today.
The ship was traveling to New York and the kitchen ran out of meat. With only mincemeat left, the chef made minced beef patties, put it in a bun with some salad. Hamburgers.
Amazing. Do you know what Tandeka is bringing?
Did you know in the Cape Town castle, they found political graffiti written in the prison walls in 1666?
Yeah, I know about that. Political graffiti like, you masamur.
This is fucking pointless. I'm wasting my time with you clowns. I declare this bazaar open. Carry on. I'm out of here.
Mampara got out of the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Yes, his own bed.
Shame. I feel sorry for him. There's no love in his life.
But Tuna tunes me, I'm the only man in her life. Then, in a hot moment of passion, she calls me Eddie.
Eddie who?
That is exactly what I would like to fucking know.
Have you spoken to Rodney about taking Friday off? It's a long way to Polokwane, and I don't want you to drive at night.
I still think it's a little too far to go just for a wedding.
You would think that, because it's a wedding on my side of the family.
Very few people on your side of your family speak to me.
And whose fault is that, troublemaker? Look, I'm going to make sure you only drink fucking soda water at this wedding.
I doubt if Mampara will let me take the day off. Anyway, I won't dare ask him today. He is in one of his really miserable fucking moods.
Thabo Molefe, you are testing my fucking patience.
No, my sweetie pie. With Mampara, you have to have your timing right. Don't stress, my lovey, my little bunny bumps.
Your sweet lovey-dovey talking is not going to work. You will speak to that Karibat today about taking Friday off, or else I will have a fucking splitting headache for a whole year.
No problem. I will talk to Mampara today.
Great. I hope I'm in time for one of Tandeka's salamis.
It is time for you to get your own wife and your own fucking lunch.
Here, have some. At least you appreciate the food that I make.
Thanks. Tabo doesn't know how lucky he is.
But Junior is cheating on him with another guy.
I suspect that. I'm not 100% sure yet.
All the signs are there. You just don't want to see them.
Oh, how would you know what the signs are? I mean, you don't even notice when I'm wearing a new pair of shoes.
A man does not look at a woman's shoes.
Much rather tits.
Tawa doesn't even notice when I change my hairstyle.
I don't have to, because I know I can trust you 100%.
Oh, that's very nice to know. Because if you can't get Friday off, I'm going to Tandile's wedding all by myself. Wearing what? My sexy red little low-cut dress with a black lacy bra and G-string underneath.
What?
You said you can trust me 100%, even after I've had a few glasses of champagne at a wild wedding.
It is not appropriate to talk about your undies in front of him, especially not those sexy ones.
Oh, the same sexy ones I am, incidentally, wearing today. Balava.
But Tandeka can be sexy when she wants to be.
Fuck off. I trust her 100%.
Sure. But don't you wonder why she's wearing such sexy little undies to work?
I trust her 100%, okay?
Okay.
Fuck! Please, Tabo! Say knock knock before you enter. I was very busy with highly confidential matters. Don't bother me with shit.
It looked like you were surfing on the internet.
There was a very important email inquiry from the board. I had to reply immediately.
Email is going to bankrupt the post office. Nobody sends anything with snail mail anymore.
What do you want? I don't have time for small talk. With my astronomical workload, I barely even have time to go to the toilet.
Maybe now is not the right time to ask you anything. I'll come back when you're in a better mood.
I am not in a fucking mood. Sit your ass down and ask me what you came to ask.
It's okay, I'll come back just before trailer time.
I won't be here then. I have a strategy meeting on the 11th floor that starts in half an hour and will continue until after dark.
Sure, because they serve drinks and platters of finger food.
You're wasting my time. Ask me what you came to ask or disappear.
Tandeka's cousin, Tandile. She's getting married on Saturday in Polokwane.
What has this got to do with me?
It's very far, and Tandeka wants us to leave on Friday.
After work?
A bit earlier, before work.
Are you trying to ask me if you can get Friday off?
Yes, please. In the interest of peace in my home and no headaches in my bedroom.
You must be shitting me.
Otherwise, Tandeka will go alone in her little red dress and sexy underwears. And you know what happens at weddings.
Yes, extramarital hanky-panky.
I trust Tandeka 100%.
I don't think you realize exactly what you're asking me.
I'm asking you for a day off work.
No. It's not that simple. There are 365 days in a year, minus 104 Saturdays and Sundays. That leaves us with 261 working days.
And I'm only asking for one day off.
For 16 hours every day, you are not here at work. Add all of those hours together, and we get 174 days, which needs to be deducted. And then we're left with 87 working days left.
86 if you give me Friday off.
Add together all the hours for lunchtime and tea time, and we have to deduct another 40 days. And that leaves us with only 47 real working days.
47 days.
Correct. Minus 12 days for sick leave and 13 public holidays. And then we're left with only 22 working days.
Fuck, really? 22 working days?
21 of those days are taken up with your annual leave. That leaves only one working day. And you want to take that one fucking working day off.
Sorry.
For what?
Sorry I asked.
Okay. Please go now. Go back to your work. Move it and all.
Okay, but
But what?
will you please explain it exactly like that to Tandeka?
No. You do it. Now go. Go away.
22. Hey. Look, Mampara is right. It works out to one fucking day a year.
Fuck. I'm shocked.
And if you had to add up all the minutes we spend in the loo, then we actually don't work at all.
Exactly. We just come here to cuck.
Do you realize I'm getting paid a whole year's salary to only sit on the loo one day?
That is not something you should brag about.
Don't say a word to anyone about this. If the board had to find out how little we freaking work, we'd all be fired.
Yes, this is something we, the workers, should really shut up about.
Oh, yes? And what exactly is it that you, the workers, should shut up about?
Oh, it's nothing, Mrs. M.
Out with it, my little toffee. I have a nose for office gossip.
We just spoke about Mr. Reddy. Really?
Yes, that's all.
Mrs. M, shouldn't you be in the weekly crisis management meeting right now?
Oh, it's so boring. I had to take a walk. Come on, I want to know what you were gossiping about. Taboo?
Rodney Reddy dyes his hair.
Everybody knows that.
He wears a wig.
Bullshit.
Yes, he does. On his chest to look more virile. It's a part of his culture.
Really? Is all that hair on his chest fake?
It's a stick-on chest wig. But that's a secret, okay, Mrs. M?
My lips are sealed. Where is that genius? Every time I call that old shit, I get that stupid voice message. Hey, babe, this is your love machine. Talk to me. Say naughty things to me. Beep.
It's very romantic.
It's meant for his goose, Mosey.
Oh, the poor fucking girl.
No boobs, no bum. She's built like an ironing board.
And that genius is depriving some village of its idiot.
He is not so lekker. And he sings like his ass.
Gearbox says Genius has been going in and out the car park the whole day.
With a large cardboard box full of holes on the back of his yellow scooter.
I know nothing about that.
Gearbox says Genius looks and smells like a statue.
Covered in pigeon shit.
Leroy, please go and tell Gearbox if he sees Genius to send him to the Mandela Theatre immediately to collect my VIP tickets. Today.
Okay, Miss M.
What show are you going to see?
A new cross-cultural musical to promote goodwill and dialogue across the Curry lines. Sammy Musa, son of Serafina.
I didn't know you could get a chest wig.
You can get all sorts of wigs for all sorts of body hair. Some pre-curled for a more realistic look.
No shit. Even down there.
Yes, but I was thinking pre-curled eyelashes, Mr. Frickin' Sore Mind.
Carlos, our greengrocer, his wife Maria has very, very hairy armpits. Maybe she's wearing fucking mini wigs.
No, Tabo. I'm sure her armpit hairs are real. Did you know it is part of Mediterranean culture? Much like the tradition of Greek women over 60 who only wear black dresses and grow a mustache. Close your eyes, yes. Give me your hand, darling. Morning. What happened to you?
Xenophobia.
What are you talking about?
Pigeon xenophobia. Those pigeons on the roof are a different breed. A complete other race.
I thought pigeons were pigeons.
Me too. But no. Mozzie's miserable father's pigeons were thoroughbreds. Royal racing pigeons going back 10 generations.
And the pigeons on the roof?
Low-class rubbish who only eat and shit.
Did her father beat you up?
No, this is from the roof pigeons attacking me.
Shame.
Mozzie's father emptied out my box full of pigeons on the pavement and then chased them before they would mate and mix with his royal pigeons, and then chased me away before I tried to mix and mate with his daughter.
You should really get yourself another girlfriend.
What? And then start all over again from the beginning. Holding hands like in grade 7, a hug and a kiss like in grade 9, a real kiss with some tongue like in grade 12, and then only making out like a first-year varsity student. No thanks. Mozzie and I are already at the heavy petting final year level.
That is so poetic. So romantic.
You and Lamar must have already graduated. Maybe with PhDs. I bet you two are very experienced in playing doctor.
No, genius. You're very wrong. We have a very mature relationship. We prefer to play the passionate pastor and the naughty nurse.
Wow.
Molife, you are entitled to 1 day sick leave a month.
Rodney no longer accepts sick notes from Dr. Dube. He knows Dube sells them.
You tell that curry butt you're taking Friday off. Finish and clar.
Please, Tandeka. Now is the wrong time to make hard-ass demands. My work is much more important than Tandile's fucking wedding.
You know what? Why don't you go and crawl up Rodney's ass and I'll go over his head. I'll speak directly to Mrs. M. She is a woman and understands the importance of a family wedding.
You can try it.
No, she's not going to fall for this 1 working day bullshit Rodney's threatening you with.
What is going on here? You two need to control yourself. You're not in your caravan.
Rodney, my husband is taking Friday off. That's it.
No. I am the only one who can make that decision. Your husband will be working you on Friday, no matter how much you wobble and shake that cheeky ass at me.
Hey, shithouse. This is my wife you're talking to.
That'll be all then. The matter is now closed.
That's what you think, you curry butt. Times have changed, and there is now a woman up there who is in charge of this office. And you're just a mampara with fake fucking hair in the basement.
Rodney Reddy, you disappoint me. It's her cousin's wedding. Don't you realize how important weddings are, especially in our culture?
I told you, shitface.
Did you hear what she said?
No. We all know about that 1 working day left to work rubbish. It went viral on the internet. It's anti-union propaganda.
Mrs. M, she called me a shitface.
Sometimes you are.
According to the correct office procedure, I am responsible for the attendance of all the staff under me.
Oh, Rodney, don't be such a lemon ass. Just give Tawa the fucking day off.
Is that a request or an order?
What do you fucking think?
I think you are undermining my authority. I was working here while you were still in your nappies. I worked my way up floor by floor to the corner office of the 11th floor. And now you are in that office and I am stuck here in the spooky little office in the fucking basement.
All I'm asking is that you give Tawa the day off on Friday.
That's all, you booball.
No. Now's not the time for name calling. Say you're sorry.
Sorry.
So, what do you say, Rodney?
Okay. You can go and tell your husband he can have his day off on Friday.
Thank you. Thanks, Mrs. M.
I'm sorry that I lost my cool.
Don't worry. A man's ego is very complex, but I understand it. You don't have to prove you're a real man by wearing a chest. Rodney? Rodney?
Who said that I wear a chest wig?
Leroy.
Fucking dead, Leroy!
Oops.